Well, tell everybody. Worrying concern. So, I got to thinking of some things, which led to me thinking of other things, and so on and so on, until I became the cat jumping through boxes. So, generally I like to write these things down, so I have topics to talk about. I mean, I'm probably going to be making at least 50 more videos. There's enough topics. But I guess I just key in on this one, even though I said I'd talk about money next. But a worrying concern is that you don't have a worry for the things that should concern you. And that is that the things that should be the most significant, you've probably heard this before, the things you should worry about most, or at least have some concern for or take into consideration. However, though, it seems that more often than not, we worry about the things that really hold no significance or not even related to you. And if you want to see this in contrast in black and white, a quick example, and then I'll just lead into it, it's that life. Everybody asks, what's the meaning of life? So let's just slow down right there, and that'll be the filler for everything. But let's just take your birth. Unless you believe in the thought process, such as you just were born last Thursday, you came in existence, and everything is just a flawed memory put into you, then you were born at some point. So, your birth should be the thing that concerns you the most, because it was the most unlikely thing to happen to you. Period. You coming to be into this existence here, now, in this body, at this time, from your parents without complication to an extent, and now you were here. You were born. Just like germs are born, just like plants are, I guess, born in vapor clouds, man, they just reincarnation. But you stay there into the spectrum. What about the end? It seems like your birth, no one really cares about. You celebrate it, but you really only care about the presents, the money, and some people, I guess, the significance. But at a point, most people just don't even care no more. They're just, hey, Mom, how's it going? Oh, happy birthday, baby. It's like, what? Oh, it's my birthday. Yeah, you at a point you just eventually just don't care. And for me, that happened a good number of years back. I just completely forgot. My mom has reminded me of my birthday 2 times now. I've completely forgot. One of them was yes because I was very busy, and the other one was just I just completely forgot about my own birthday, leading up to it and everything. Just didn't even cross my mind. Really don't care for age. But that's again another. I say this every video. It's another video. So your birth. We generally just as time goes on, we just brush it to the side. It's a lost memory. It's your first event, I guess, in the world. Before you're born, that's something else. But when you switch to the other side of the spectrum, the thing you worry about the most is death. It's just bluntly as that. And yes, you may be that person who says, oh, well, I don't worry about that. You do. Subconsciously, you do. And it doesn't affect you, which is good. It's great. It builds a healthy state of mind. And that's why you have a healthy state of mind. because you think about it. And you tell yourself it's just a part of life. But you always think about it. And for those who go, well, I'm just going to die anyway, so it could be tomorrow, it could be the next day. You've thought about it, you're preparing. I'm going to live my fullest today because I can die tomorrow. That becomes a daily thought. And again, I'm not saying that you're viewing it in a negative way, but you worry or concern yourself with things that are very insignificant. So, I would put it like this. The things least likely to happen to you are the things no one worries about. Or I guess I could say, yeah, no one really worries about. Which is cool. And the things that are guaranteed to happen are the things that people worry about. The thing is, the things that least likely to happen to you are bad. You want those things to happen to you. These are things you want to happen to you. You know? And I'll explain. Okay? Because people are going to pull up examples like, oh, it's unlikely you're going to be struck by lightning. Yes, that's very true. It's very, very unlikely. It's also very unlikely, your house is just going to turn into gold. I can give you more beneficial unlikeliness than catastrophic unlikeliness. I'm just saying. Look, let's compare it. Do you have more confidence that you're going to get struck by lightning or win the lottery? Struck by lightning, man. What? No. That's the thing. You shouldn't even be concerned about getting struck by lightning because you're not intending to. You're not even seeking it, and it's not aiming for you. Where the lottery, it's targeting people, and y'all are literally going up and paying for it to enter in. You're actually bringing yourself into the situation, and you're not. That's something that really should. More people are worried about getting struck by lightning every day than, I wonder if I'll win today. You know what I mean? So, I guess I'm kind of dragging into the middle part of my explanation by saying this. I mean, if that makes sense. It's like, okay, so for you to be born now, this day, this time, whatever, so on and so forth, is very unlikely in the vast amount of time that existence has been around. Especially for you to be human and conscious and intelligent, sentient. And watching this video of another sentient being, like, what are the odds? Highly unlikely. So, but we're here. You know what's even crazier? It can be viewed by millions of people, and it's accessible to millions of people. Now, what are the odds that on this day, today, we will have a wide fiber optic infrastructure spreading throughout the entire globe that allows every living sentient being known as a human to communicate with each other? I'm not saying they all have access, but all have the capability. What are the odds? What are the odds for even 10 to do that? Can you imagine going back 500 years ago? There was probably only 10 people in the world that could actually send a message across to the other side of the world to talk to each other through a network. But it happened. Now, you told them guys back then, like, hey, we're going to be doing this, but with 100 people, they're going to be like, you're crazy. Where are you going to find that many people? You know, and then somebody was like, nah, I think it's 1,000. Somebody said, nah, 1,000,000. Somebody else was like, nah, 100 million. You know? And that's what I'm trying to... Hey, cat. That's what I'm trying to get at. Even the most intelligent or the most royal of kings back then, or rulers, building massive infrastructure with the greatest engineers, were just like 1,000,000 people talking to each other. You act like you're speaking like you're a god. I mean, think about this. Today, you want to have your voice heard by 1 million people. Okay? Let's roll the clock back 20 years. Do it. People say, you gotta get on TV, man. You gotta do something crazy. You gotta do something big. You gotta become famous. Then you'll be seen by 1 million people. You had to be elite to be viewed by 1 million people. Now here we are today, year 2023. You want to be viewed by 1 million people? Shit in a diaper and sling it at someone's car. Post it on Reddit. You'll be seen by at least 10 mil. Hands down. Doesn't sound crazy anymore, does it? But listen to that. 500 years ago, you'd be seen as a divine entity. Godlike. To be viewed by 1 million people at one time. Only a creature of such status could ever gain that much recognition at one time. But here we are 20 years ago. We said, hey, maybe it could. Here we are in 2023, and hands down, people were like, hey, my 7-year-old, posted a video the other day, and they've already got like 10 million views. And you might be like, oh, that's only the YouTube elite. It's like, you see what I'm saying? It's when people are on YouTube, just grab your phone, just make a video, and boom, you're there. You have the capability at your hands. Whereas 20 years ago, you had to be famous to have that capability at your hands. Everyone has the capability to pick up a phone, for the most part, and do this. Where 20 years ago, had to have a little bit of a sway. 500 years ago, yeah, no, you might attract a crowd of 10 for being a dunce. I'm just saying. But that's not even across the world. That's just in your, local area. You're not really going to attract nobody's attention from far and wide, let alone the village over. So, it's very unlikely. But we wrap ourselves in it every day. Now, for the things that are guaranteed in your life, you will eat. And you're going to eat. Yet you always worry about, where's the restroom? Don't worry about it. Even if you can't find the restroom, you're going. You're going. You're going, period. If you put it in, it's coming out. Eventually is coming out. So, you don't really gotta map that shit out. Makes things a little more comfortable, I guess. But the things we don't really worry about, that we should worry about. You went to an event looking for the restroom. Don't worry about that. What you need to worry about is keeping yourself clean while you're here. Why? You can get sick. It's like, yeah, just no. Just go in the restroom, don't wash your hands, nothing. Just start touching all the food that everybody else touches, put it right in your mouth. Yeah. I'm worried about no germs, but you're worried about dying. Okay. That makes complete sense. I don't even see why you're worried about the death part. I'd be worried about the sick part. And this is my point. It's like, hey, your life is a very significant thing. You'd rather spend it being sick? You're not worried about that? But you're worried about dying, okay. So you're not worried about living a crappy-ish life being sick? But you're worried about dying, which even if you were healthy, you're gonna die anyway? I don't care what you do. You're gonna die. There's no getting around it. Dead. Anything that comes to life will die, but things that are dead don't always come to life. So shouldn't the life part be more significant? It's just like one little grain of sand and an entire beach, and this is your little blip. And you're just like, eh. You know, the life part isn't significant. It's like, how am I going to do this before I die? I want to do this before I die. I want to do... Why? Why do you want to do it before you die? What's so good? Go do it now. Why are you waiting? Why? So once you do it, you can be like, I'm done. Death. It doesn't make no sense. You know? Okay, look, jobs. People are concerned as shit for jobs. You know, not speaking from a life comfort standpoint, but speaking from a survival standpoint. Okay? Because if you live in America, you're going to look at me like I'm freaking crazy. You know? Oh my god, I'm going to be on the streets. I can't go to the doctor. My teeth hurt. I need a dentist. Shut up. You live in a wealthy-ass country. Stop it. How am I going to get my dental work done? I don't know. Go to the next country under you. It has still amazing dental work, or under them, who still has amazing dental work. I don't care what you say. They got amazing dental work in other countries. Yes, even worse than America. Great. I hear people all the time bashing Mexico. How am I going to go there? It's half price. Yeah, but they're probably going to break your teeth. They got some better dentists down there than they do up here. Why? Because... get a great degree up here, which is where a lot of them get it. And you know where they go? Right on back, because everyone's like, get them out. Get them out. Which, I mean, hey, look, they're just trying to be a benefit to society, and you just boot them out. So, okay, I mean, that's on you. But anyway, I mean, like other countries, seriously. You'd be surprised. Wealth does not equal intelligence. Just saying. Go to some of the poorest places on earth. They got some smart ass people there. Just saying. So, all wealth is opportunity. It's not intelligence. But, again, money and all that other crap's another video. So, people are concerned about food in America. Shut up. Look, check it out. Check it out. Oh no, I lost my job. Whatever shall I do? Go get another one? But how am I going to buy food? How am I going to, you know, I don't see it on the news. There are millions outside, homeless, lost their job. I need food. I need water. No, you don't see that. What you hear is the homeless problem here in Houston, Texas. There are currently 10,000. Hold on. 10,000. So that's like, out of how many? Out of a million? So less than 1%. Oh, you mean the population's over 4 million. So less than 1%. So a very, very insignificant amount of people. Which I'm not saying that they're insignificant. You're treating it like it's an epidemic, but it's literally less than COVID. Less than the cold. Take things over to Austin, Texas. Literally a handful of people just homeless. You know what that is? It's called being down on your luck. Or just refusing to be progressive in your life. For the most part, you don't just, oh no, I lost my job, now I'm homeless, now I'm this forever. Because that's what happens, right? It's forever. It's forever if you choose forever. Everyone here has lost a job before. And what happened? well, somehow my luck was just great and my friend got me a job. You know, I hear that story everywhere. It's not even seeming like good luck anymore. It's just that's called life. You lose a job, you find opportunity. Opportunity presents itself literally everywhere, which is what I'm getting at. You shouldn't be concerned to find a job if you live in America because they're literally everywhere. They're everywhere. You will find a way. Well, I lost my $100,000 job, and where are you working at now? Well, I'm working at Walmart. How much do you make a year, man? 20,000. Yeah, that sucks. Are you homeless? No. Do you got food? Yeah. Can you make it? Yeah, but it sucks. Oh no. Shut up. Bro, I can't even afford food no more. I can't. Oh no, you're gonna starve. Oh no, it's cool. They got food stamps apparently. Oh, then what were you worried for? I don't know. I don't remember why I was worried. I mean, I don't even qualify for food stamps. Hey, bro, there's a food bank down there. Wait, they got those? So is your concern not having a job, or is your concern not having food? Because it seems like more like it might be food. But since you have these alternatives in America, well, why is that even a concern either? So food's not even your concern. So what's your concern? Well, I'm gonna lose my gains. Your gains? So you're not worried about your health? Oh no, they give you free health care. You know, it's called like Medicare, and if you're like homeless or in need or you qualify, you get it. It's like, oh. So you're not worried about health? No. And you're not worried about food? No. Okay, well then I guess you'll be homeless now. Well, I mean, they got shelters. I mean, they're shitty because I won't have no possessions. You know, they take those. So you got food, water, health, shelter. It comes to losing your possessions. It's more of what I've accumulated. Okay. So here in America, your biggest worry is progress, losing progress. That's literally what it's breaking down to. Your biggest worry is losing progress. That's seriously it. Think about it. If you live in America, listen to me. Go from a PS5 down to a PS2. Everyone's going to say no. Go trade it in. That's your new gaming system. Take your big screen, your 50-inch, and go down to a 20-inch. No, 19-inch. You're like, no, that's stupid. Take your big old F350, knock it down, make it a little S10, and that's it. No. Why? Because I'm moving backwards? Take your high-paying job and go down. That's the thing. Everybody's scared to digress. Yes. Yes, that's the thing. Life goes back and forth, up and down. You make money, you lose money. You're just used to this little bitty wobble going up. Newsflash, guys, your shit's wobbling, but it's still going down if you understand inflation. But anyway, money is another story. You worry about the things you don't need to really worry about. The things that are actually worth worrying about are really taken care of, so you're just worrying about things you want to worry about. Now, you're gonna go, oh, so this is more of a significant thing for the rest of the world. Yes, exactly. Let's say you live in a third world. Now let's get to the things that really matter. Lost my job. Oh, bro, how am I gonna get food? What are you worried about? Food. Why? I gotta eat, man. Just got food stamps? No, we ain't got that here. Food bank? We ain't got that here. Donations? They ain't got no spares. What's that guy's biggest concern? Food. Why? Because I'm gonna die if I don't eat. Okay, and if you die, then what? Then you don't gotta worry about food. I'm worried about leaving things unfinished. What's unfinished? To give to either community, set something up, they have a future of some sort. You go, well, what about that guy who doesn't care? So, well, if I'm dead, I'm dead. That's the guy who understands. That's the guy who understands, which is that very rare guy. That's the guy who goes, yeah, hey man, I'm supposed to be focusing on my quality of life. I need to stay alive. Not worried about what he's got, just staying alive. But if I die, hey, it was going to happen anyway. But the life part, that wasn't going to happen anyway. I got lucky there. So that's the thing. People don't really worry about their life. You think I'm lying. Like, no, I live my life to the best that I can. No, you don't. No, you don't. There's a very small percentage of people that are out there that actually live their life as though they care for life. People are like, oh, you're one of those vegan guys. It's like, no. No, I'm sorry. Pulled pork is amazing. I'm sorry, as unhealthy as pork is. Pulled pork is amazing. Yeah, I should probably stop. So, you say, oh no, I care. You're wrong, man. You're wrong. I'm always living it up. I'm going out with the boys. I'm hanging out. I'm hooking up with these girls. It's great. I'm getting drunk every night. Drinking. Going out to eat. Eating the best out to eat food you can get, man. We got like 20,000 tacos from Taco Bell, and they're all Doritos Locos. It's like, bro, what are you doing? What do you mean? You're throwing your body through the ringer. Yeah, I'm living. It's like, no, you're dying. No, no, you're literally dying. So is your goal to die faster? I mean, we all know the finish line's that way, and you're just running towards it. I thought the goal was to run around in circles, like you get close to death and you get away from it. You get close and you get away from it. It's called experiencing life. You know, you get the progression of excitement, and then you go through the downfall of depression, of losing it, and then you come back to the excitement of building up to it again. It's like playing a new game. Start from the very beginning. What's really weird is that people do this all the time with games. Say you go play a game. You get halfway into it. Save it. Then I combine and delete it. You gotta start all over. You're mad. Why are you mad? You deleted my game, my progress. It's like, dude, you pay to do this shit to yourself. No, I don't. Yes, you do. I guarantee you are willing to pay. What are you doing, cat? You're willing to pay $70 to reset your games. It's like, no, I'm not. Bro, you will play Halo. If you're that old. You will play Halo, and as soon as Halo 2 comes out, you're like, playing Halo 2. You basically just started over. What are you doing, cat? You basically just started over. And then, you know, you might be like, oh yeah, I finished Halo 2. It's like, bro, you maxed out the game. You're like, yeah. It's like, delete all the progress. Start number 3. It's like, bro, you just keep starting over. You're like, oh no, it's a progression of the game. It's like, okay. Progression of the game. And then you go buy Call of Duty. It's like, boom, start over. You're literally starting over every game. This cat's getting in there. See, that cat knows what's matters. Hats. Hats are amazing. So, this cat. Goofball. So, yeah. It's like pets. People get pets and they, they don't give them attention. It's like, yo, bro, this animal is like, yo, bro, you caged me in here. Now I rely on you. I mean, I guess they're not really caged. But, yeah, most people, they just see their pet and they ignore them. Like, I come home and I'm like, I already hear my cat. My cat's like, you're home. Like, yeah, bro, I'm home. You want some treats? I don't go to my computer. I don't go check Facebook. I don't go check Reddit. I go, where's my baby at? Why? Because this person's here too, and this person's chilling with me. So I'm like, hey, yo, you're a guest in my house. You just kind of live here as a freeloader. You want some treats? And she gets them. So, think of your pet like your friend. How would you treat him? Simple as that. Hey man, I'm thirsty. Let me get you a glass of water. Hey man, my friend ain't asked for no water in a minute, man. I wonder if he knows he can get water. Hey man, you want some water? And you go offer him water. You keep an eye on him. You treat your pet like a guest. So, and then they're cool with you. See, when you treat your guests good, they're cool with you. But yeah, it's just another example. It's just another example of people don't worry or have a worrying concern. Shouldn't really be worried about anything, but you should have concerns for things. Worrying is just like anger. It's a bit of a lost. It has a lost purpose. But concern. You get shot. I'm gonna die. Yeah, everyone's gonna die. No, I'm gonna die now. But you get shot. You shouldn't be worried about dying because, I mean, hey, if it happens, it happens. What should concern you is losing your life. And you're like, well, that's the same as dying. It's like, you don't hear people going, oh no, please keep me alive. Oh my God. Hey, help me. Help keep me alive. You hear people go, no, I don't want to die. Save me. I don't want to die. You hear die. It's like, what? Bro, stop. Leave the death part alone. Fuck death. It's coming for you anyway. Life ain't. Life's like, we're here and you're on your own, buddy. Figure it out. Because once I'm gone, death will see you at the door. It's like, oh, so I'm a guest here. Yes, you are a guest. Don't fuck up or you'll be kicked out early. It's like, oh crap. You can bend the rules, play with them. Sometimes you can break them and get away with it for a little bit. But eventually, even the best of us will be shown to the door. So, I mean, hey. I've dragged this video on for about 30 minutes and I should probably leave it here. But yeah. I think this cat wants some attention. So yeah, that's my worrying concern. Think about the things that are actually important to life. So, for the next one, which I will be doing literally right now, back to back.